You landed on this video, you're probably, as I am, a Marvel Legends fan. So today I got you the Marvel Legends Rogue with Pyro 2-pack. After I really wanted to collect the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants fully. And yeah, let's just see how good this pack is. First up, let's get a quick 360 overview of those figures. And I gotta say, I see there are a few reused pieces, but nothing too bad on the Rogue. The paint is also pretty good, and they used a few awesome molds for this figure. So let's go into the detail a little later and watch the Pyro figure too. I don't know why it always has to be that random. With Hasbro's Marvel Legends, it's either the figure is so stiff that you can't really move it, or it's so weak from the joints that it's almost loose out of the box. This has a good mixture, but it's a little hard to get him standard. So let's just also get into the detail in a while. First up, let's start with the Rogue figure and her articulation. Should be pretty basic. We got here that you can almost see the whole joint. We got that ball joint where what's in the head, and we got those vertical hinges on the neck. They're a little stiff on this one, and the head is a little loose on the joint, but who cares? We also got no ball joints. We got a mistake I always see from Marvel Legends in the last few months. You see where the hinge ends? I don't know why, but they always crushing into the chest piece until they are a little smoothed off. But why, Hasbro? Why? Yeah, let's continue and move on. We got the swivels down there as on the Black Series figures. We got rotation here on her fists. We also got here horizontal hinges. We got that upper body swivel crunch whatever, which isn't working that good. We have no hip swivel. We have leg swivels. They are a little bit hard to move because of that piece here. Double jointed knees. We also got pinless knees on this one, which is pretty awesome. No swivels on the legs and normal foot movability. Let's get to articulation and accessories, and starting off with the head. We got a pretty decent head, I would say. Let's get a little bit better lighting here. All in all, looks pretty on point. Seeing the character in the comic line from this design, please tell me which comic line it is. Just seen a few pictures, nothing too special. I would really read that. Yeah, and a little bit of a side eye here, lazy eye. It's a little bad, but who cares? We also get a second head, which got the exact same problem with the eyes. A little angry face, but all in all, it looks pretty okay. You probably won't see it if you look at this angle or at this angle. Yeah, kinda. Just a little bit, but it's pretty okay for Hasbro. And this thing annoys me a lot. It's just a reuse from the Ms. Marvel figure. Why? We got pinless knees. This figure can't be that old. And here we got the 2015 Captain Marvel. Miss Marvel, I'm sorry. We got that exact same scarf. And the problem with this here is it's sized down to the Miss Marvel. This neck is too big to get it fully down. It always won't be perfectly on chest. You can squeeze it down. Just come close with the fingers a little bit and we'll push it up. Annoys me. Why, Hasbro? There we got the angry face attached. Let's just give her some other hands. Get open hands, which are really important because she can adapt powers of her enemies, as you probably know if you clicked on this video. And let's just try one thing. Those flames of Pyro. She comes in a, I would say, battle pack against Pyro here. So we get mobility in the hands. We get opened hands. So first up, she touches him. Then she should be able to shoot a fireball. Let's see if it works with her opened hands. And it kind of does. So the thumb is hanging out a little bit. She also has got fists. Let's attach one fist again and see if it's working better with the fists. Okay. Let's see. And no, it's way too loose. It will fall down. Why, Hasbro? I'm really saying this way too often. But you know what I mean. You know, you got a point. But yeah, they included interchangeable hands. I'm happy as hell. And it can kind of hold the fireball. Kind of. You can squeeze also the fingers a little bit, but this plastic feels a little bit hard, so it might be breaking. Maybe because of coloring tone. But now let's move on to the Pyro, where it's a little different. Here we got that Pyro, and I think it's... I just fell in love with this figure. It's so much awesome shit all over this figure, and I can't really say what I love the most about. First up, those bright colors. It's that classic comic look I am always searching for. And I want a classic comic Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. So this figure, as I said, isn't stiff at all. It's moving pretty good. And this means let's show the interchangeable faces. First up here, that head. You see there is a lot of detail in the hair. I really love it. Looks almost like a walnut. But yeah, here we get the second face, and just the mimic on the eyebrows on both of these is so perfect. That evil grin on the right face here, that's all I wanted. It's so beautiful. So let's just interchange it and talk about the articulation, starting off with this here. You can see it already. Let's pop the head on. Come on, let's pop it on. Oh god, look at this, yes. So that wasn't too hard. And let's see. Here we got butterfly joints that are like buttered. Really, like there's butter inside. It's moving so perfectly. Then we got those ball joints. It's a little bit hard to determine how good they work. They work probably fine. It's just those pipes here. Which makes it a little hard to move. I don't want to break anything, you know. But it's pretty fine. We get double jointed elbows. Can he use these? Let's see the other part here. I guess orange is just a color that works pretty fine with the mobility. So yeah. Here we get swivels and come on, horizontal hinges on the fists. We got a belly crunch. We got swivels on his hip, swivels on the legs, double jointed knees, swivels here, and then we got the vertical hinges on the feet and swivels. Awesome. Just see one more thing. It's these fireballs. There's one thing that annoys me a little bit about this figure, otherwise I would give it a 10 out of 10. There are holes down there, okay? And I was searching all around these. Where the heck should I put those in? And I thought this piece could probably go stretching in there. And it's kind of, if you press it with a lot of aggression, it can hold for one shot, but then you gotta see which direction you put it in. because then it can look like bullshit as on my figure right now. Oh well, that shot isn't too bad. But yeah, you can probably, let me see. Okay, you can't detach it. You can probably detach it if you remove the hands and pull these away, because as you see, they aren't glued or anything. You can remove them, but you can't remove that. You can't remove the backpack. It's also, I think, stuck or glued. Oh no, okay, you can detach it fully. Let me correct myself. But then you would have this really sad little Pyro. Wouldn't be so bad, but I think that combined look is just a little better. But you can't pull the pipes away. No way, sadly. Yeah, let's see if we can find some more details. We got that machinery part here on the back. Some gas or fuel or whatever. Shouldn't probably be needed, but yeah. Here we got, okay, it's a yellow body type, which explains a lot. But here's already the paint rushing down. I think this is probably gonna happen to the upper body. Those little parts, I think this, and the butterfly joints are molded in orange, as well as the head probably. So yeah, all in all, this figure looks absolutely fantastic. It is more than I wanted. Okay guys, I just wanted to give you in the end a little 360 overview again over this whole set. I think for my part it's absolutely beautiful. If you can get it for a good price, you should definitely get it just for the Pyro. And if it's for the whole price, you gotta really think how much you want it. The Rogue is pretty good. It's nothing for me. I just prefer the classic comic Rogue. But if you need that Pyro and only the Pyro, and you find it for about 40 bucks or cheaper, dude, instant. Just get it instantly. It's perfect. So yeah, whatever. This was everything for today. Gotta say yes. And I hope I see you by whatever I'm doing next. Goodbye.